Hey everyone, welcome back to Entertainment Corner. Wow, we're finally here. This is insanely exciting. I I got a comment from let me double check this person's name. I don't want to get it wrong. It is from SpiderFan 2003. Thank you for letting me know. He said, "Hey, make a video on the regular show complete series box set that's coming out." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like sometimes people say things and I'm just like, it's not that I'm not trying to not believe them, but like I look it up on Amazon or you know Google and I don't see any like notion of it because there's a lot of people that'll make fake listings for things like on Blu-ray.com, like oh it hasn't come out, but hey it's I thought that was what it was. And I was like, well, I'll just look into it a little bit more. This is a couple days later now. I found it on Walmart, and that's real. um, well, I'm excited, and you know what I gotta say, thank you, Warner Brothers, for finally listening to us and getting us more and more sets. Like each year, they're just releasing more and more. Yeah, it's taking a while, but like they're actually releasing stuff. I'm still disappointed that it's not Blu-ray, but it's the complete series. Like this is insane. I really, really wish this was Blu-ray. Like I really do, but I gotta be honest. Just getting it, that's not bad. This is now making my Australian DVDs completely pointless, but so be it. Um, I guess it's not entirely pointless. The Australian DVD for season 4 actually is missing one of the episodes. It's that episode where Mordecai and Rigby go visit like the person from that TV show. What is it called? Oh, I forget. Anyway, so it is missing one episode technically. So if this is actually it has that episode, that'd be awesome. I like I said, I really do wish it was a Blu-ray. But I was not expecting this. Yeah, it's coming out 4th of February, 2025. A couple months out. 12 discs. I guess that. Let's see, 3 discs for seasons 1 and 2, 3 discs for season 3. I don't know how they're splitting that up. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. 8 seasons. We'll see. That is insane. That is insane to me that we're finally getting that. What's next? Codename? Billy Mandy? I really want Cow and Chicken. I want some older stuff. I mean, to be fair, they just did, Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls, so something newer is, I guess, fine. And regular show is pretty popular. But yeah, like I said, I'm shocked. I literally just started recording after I figured this out. So it is true. It's coming to DVD, guys. This is exciting. I will probably pick it up just because I love regular show so much. But it is a little bit disappointing, not to be the negative Nancy, but it is disappointing that it is not Blu-ray because this show deserves to be seen in Blu-ray, and we do have seasons 1 and 2, but and despite those being my favorite seasons, and season 3, I still want the rest of the show on Blu-ray. So good job, Warner Brothers, but there's some room for improvement. I also think you could maybe stop using the terrible cases to store the discs because that's getting a little annoying. Otherwise, you're not doing a terrible job. I don't know if the menus have been getting better on... I know the Ed, Edd and Eddy ones weren't great, but I think... I don't know. Warner Brothers has always been iffy on menus. Sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not. If they would just take a few more minutes on the menus and didn't put the discs in bad cases, I'm cool with that. I mean, they did fine on the Ed, Edd and Eddy one. It's just kind of the amount of discs and how they package it. This one looks as though it's gonna just be that one big clear case again, which does frustrate me. So we'll see what happens. I'll still probably pick it up, but I don't love that style, and there's not really a great way to get the replacement flippers. Like the one I would be okay with, and I think I've shown this before, but the only one I would be okay with in that kind of style packaging is like, if you want to save space, then you have to do this. You absolutely have to do this. This is my opinion, and I think most people share this opinion who care about packaging. It has to be done like this, like the Family Guy box set. It has to be like each disc has its own separate, like it can't be stacked, if that makes sense. This is the only way I'm okay with this kind of like, packaging. Yes, it saves space, but if your discs are going to be just like scratched each time you take them out, or it has a higher likelihood of being, like damaged while you're trying to just use it, it's not worth the space you're saving, in my opinion. So, I can't help but like forgive Warner Brothers, because they are finally just starting to put stuff out, but it's like, could you just listen to us, please? Because it's like, if you're going to go to the effort to release something, why not do it? I genuinely, who is telling Warner Brothers, hey, I like this packaging? I feel like everyone who gets these sets are like, yes, I'm so happy we're finally getting these, but hey, I don't like this packaging. I don't think I hear anyone saying, oh, hey, I like this. Like, this is great. Keep doing this. They may like that it's slimmer, but no one wants their discs to be like in cardboard sleeves or stacked on top of each other, or like, some people might just be neutral about it, but I can guarantee you the people that actually care are going to be like, no, please don't do that. And that is a talking point I've said in every video I've made. The Paramount Fairly Odd Parents set. Technically we haven't seen it, and I've heard there's some delays on it again, but you see that style case in the picture, and it's like, that's what you're getting. That's happened with the Dexter set, that's happened with the Powerpuff Girls set, that happened with the Foster set. It only didn't happen with the Ed, Edd and Eddy set because of the discount, and we shouldn't bank on that for good packaging. The Courage set was fine, but also had appropriate discount. I just don't know why it's so hard for them to do a little cardboard box and do 2 6-disc cases, or, you know what I mean? It's just, it becomes hard to want. This is my dilemma. It's like, literally, I have no qualms other than it not being a Blu-ray, like no major qualms. Like, I would totally buy this, 100% full support, if they switch the packaging to be something that was worth it. And I know I'm taking some assumptions here and leaping a bit, because I don't technically know the way it's going to be packaged until until I buy it or someone else buys it and we see an unboxing. But when you see these fat cases like this, it's a big indication that that's what it's going to be. And the fact that it's 12 discs, and we know that the only ones we've seen that haven't been packaged, like, in the big cases, are 10 or 8 discs, it's like, good luck. Anyway, it's just annoying, because it's like, it's taken so long for them to even listen to us to release these things at all, and in a subpar format. Regular show was full HD when it was made. This does not need a DVD, but again, I can put that aside if you would just make the product good itself. So yeah, I have very conflicting feelings, because I'm very, very, very happy this is coming out, and I really want to support it. But I also have a hard time putting my money into a product that, while I take care of my stuff, if I still take it out, it's just the wear and tear just from literally using it is going to devalue it. Not in the sense of, the resale of, ability of it, but like, it's going to devalue it when that disc kind of goes out because it's gotten scratched enough. It's like, that's these Simpsons sets. I've talked about this so much on my channel. I made videos on it so much, and I will continue to talk about it, because it's the death of physical media in a lot of ways, other than companies just not wanting to release things. But it's this self-defeating system, and I hope it's changing. I hope the tide is turning, because clearly Warner Brothers, who I never thought would ever touch Cartoon Network with a 10-foot pole, has finally started touching those properties in the last 4 years. And I'm very, like I said, I'm thankful, but it's just like, anyway, the cycle I was trying to talk about is, they finally released something like Courage the Cowardly Dog on DVD, yet they already released all 4 individual seasons and did a complete box set. Sure, it's cool. Was it necessary? No, we could have gotten a complete box set for another show. That was like the first strike that kind of made me frustrated. They didn't finish Dexter, they didn't finish Johnny Bravo. Years and years go by, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I love Ed, Edd and Eddy," and everyone, Foster's was a weird choice, but I guess it's because they have the reboot coming up. But they just like, okay, these were kind of too out of the blue. Then we had Dexter's and the reissue of Powerpuff Girls. I'm like, okay, so now we're starting to expect it. We're seeing a trend. But again, there are certainly people that are holding off on buying these because they don't like packaging. And in the, I don't know about in the past because they didn't do many complete series sets, but I know that for now, that is something I'm speaking out against, and other people are speaking out against and protesting against. So it's like, it seems like that's probably going to be used as an excuse to, or was at least in the past an excuse to not release stuff. Like, oh, hey, we released this one box set, but not a lot of people bought it. It's like, well, maybe because there are things about this box set that aren't good and you guys don't want to improve on. I don't know. Again, like I said, I think it's starting to change, but they're still not quite listening. All we can do is really just keep making these videos and comments and talking about it until they finally just realize that we're fed up. But I don't know. I don't have much else to say other than the main stuff I always say, but I think the artwork looks nice. It's interesting. Their poses are okay, I guess it's fine. The back looks alright. I also hate Walmart's zoom thing. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm wondering. It looks like we're getting about. It does include the movie, which is cool. It looks like we're getting about 2 releases a year at this point. So I'm wondering what the next one is. It's such a mixed bag. Like, I really can't predict what it would be. My first thought is like Johnny Bravo, because they finally finished the Dexter, because they did the Cartoon Network Hall of Fame releases, and they did Courage, Dexter's, and Johnny Bravo. So it makes sense that they finished that. But they did the Foster's one for the reboot, I assume, and I guess the Powerpuff Girls for the new Powerpuff Girls show or whatever. Ed, Edd and Eddy, I guess because people really like it. I genuinely don't know why they picked that one other than its popularity. Adventure Time, I guess I should say there was also the Adventure Time complete series re-release in this better packaging. It was better than the accordion style, but still not very good. And the Steven Universe repackage, but those have already been released, so it's technically not a new release, it's just a repackaging. But since we're not counting those, yeah, it's been about 2 per year. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you excited? Like I said, despite my criticisms, I am still very excited. Don't take it the wrong way. What do you think? Like, tell me in the comments. Are you gonna pick it up? I'm not gonna probably get rid of my DVDs since I paid for them, and I paid a pretty penny, probably over $150-$200 to get the whole series. But I'll certainly pick this up and do an unboxing. So anyway, rambling, but that's what you subscribed here for. And also, I've said it in the other video, but thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to make more content. It's kind of giving me a resurgence of energy for this channel. Not that I've ever been disinterested, I just don't have a lot of time. I love talking about physical media. I love talking. That's just me, you can probably tell. But I'm going to try to do a few videos this weekend, just record like 3 or 4 or something, and then put them out over the next week. I really want to get this channel monetized. My goal going forward now is I want to get this channel monetized so that way I can use the money from the channel to then invest in it. So if there's a new DVD Blu-ray set that maybe I don't want to purchase on my own, or I would be kind of interested in it, but I don't really want to spend my own money, I can use money I make from the channel to then make the video, which then informs people of the product, and I can continue to make money to then continue to help people see what they're getting or what they're gonna get if they purchase this product. So I hope we can get there at some point. It probably won't happen immediately, but we hit 1,000 subscribers. That's a really good goal. I'm just hoping to see the channel grow and grow. So long-winded video over. Comment what you think down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.